sun rose upon a young, barren earth. Slowly, vast and profound changes occurred. Water vapor, heated by the sun, formed clouds, condensed and fell to earth, creating the oceans. The heat of the sun produced the winds and currents, and life began its evolutionary journey. Plant life, using the sun to create oxygen, made possible animal life, and eventually, man. How was primitive man to deal with the power that controlled his life? Power that could provide or deny. Fear turned into worship. Some created rituals to ensure the sun's return. Some sacrificed to the sun. Others used the sun to plan their planting and harvests, and used its changing orbit to warm their dwellings in the winter and cool them in the summer. And the more he learned, the less he feared, and knowledge only increased his awe. Meanwhile, underground lay a vast store of the sun's energy, trapped, waiting.
Hey, this stuff really burns good.
Hey, it's hot.
I told you.
Yes, it burns.
If this stuff's worth anything.
There's money in oil.
I'm rich.
I'm richer.
Always topping me, Harry.
Let's call it black gold.
Yeah, that's a good phrase. Might catch on. That's some worm.
Terrific.
Yeah, good.
Right.
Nice. Hey, remember the good old days when we could just go driving?
Yeah, that was terrific.
It's over.
Oil! It's coming!
I told you. Nothing to worry about.
Importing more oil only made matters worse.
The value of the dollar dropped again today on world money markets with news of the latest OPEC price increases. Financial observers predicted.
And people began to worry.
I'm worried.
I'm very worried.
Somebody do something.
Don't look at me, man.
Find more oil. Tell me where I'll make a hole.
It's your fault.
It's yours. It's the weirdos. Who you calling weirdo? I'm a Democrat.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo.
Then it's the Democrat.
Maybe it's the Republican. It's the two-party system.
No, man, it's the oil company.
It's environmental.
It's them Ruskies.
He means the Russians.
Why doesn't the government do anything?
What government? The people are the government. And why don't the people do nothing?
You're the people.
Yeah, I never thought of that. That's a good point.
Excuse me, have you seen my dog? He's a little white dog with a black spot.
The sun feels good on your skin. You know, when you're wet and cold, and it dries you and warms you up.
When Mama did the wash, we'd hang the clothes on the line. And when we took them down, I remember how warm they felt and the fresh smell. It was wonderful.
And with an early spring, we had plenty of sun that year, and everything grew. We're still eating the preserves Alice put up.
And in those days, we built our houses of adobe. First the adobe, a little straw, and the sun did the rest. Of course, you have to be careful of the straw.
We have a solid north wall, and with the south end of the house open to the sun, you really won't need a backup system because the orientation of the house...
Have your power source, the sun, water in trays coated black to absorb heat, glass goes on top, traps heat, and that's called a solar collector, and then you pump the hot water to any part of the house.
Indicates that more than a quarter of our energy is used for heating space and water. So solving those requirements gets us a good part of the way.
One thing about solar energy I like, it sure is clean, and that's important. When you read about the nuclear
doing something about it. You're not at the mercy of those foreign oil producers. Well, not as much.
I've often thought that one of the good things about solar energy is it's pollution-free, which is significant.
If you stop and think about it, you realize that the sun doesn't send you a bill each month. Over the years, that can add up
The
to a
fact that solar is accident-free goes a long way towards reassuring us that we won't be faced
With solar, you worry less about terrorists and other people who use violence to achieve their aims.
And my astronomy professor says the sun will always be there, at least for another several billion years or so.
Actually, one of the most important solar energy developments involves photovoltaic cells. That's getting direct electricity from the sun. In 5 years, it'll be competitive to the stuff you buy when you turn on your lights.
For nearly 3,000 years, man has searched for the lost Ark of the Covenant.
The Bible speaks of the Ark leveling mountains and laying waste to entire regions. Not something to be taken lightly. No one knows its secrets.
Jones, do you realize what the Ark is? It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking to God.
An army which carries the Ark before it is invincible.
The Ark. If it is there, Eternis, then it is something that man was not meant to disturb.
It is protected by forces beyond imagination. It is desired above all treasures on earth by those who are good. Trust me. And those who are evil.
I'll tell you everything.
Yes, I know you will.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Better go. Indy, we have no time. If you still want the Ark, it is being loaded onto a truck for Cairo. Yes!
Raiders of the Lost Ark. A film from Steven Spielberg and George Lucas.
Merlin, are you just a dream?
It was the darkest of ages. The only hope was the power of Excalibur. Excalibur, maker of kings.
Arthur, you're the one.
You will be the land, and the land will be you. As you thrive, the land will blossom. If you fail, the land will perish.
In an ancient age, before recorded time, men were measured by their courage, and women by their beauty. Mighty gods ruled the universe, and fear and destruction covered the world. It was a time of darkness, when only the force of love could bring back the light. Now, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer presents Clash of the Titans, a sweeping legend of a golden age. Soon, the motion picture epic of our time. Enter into the wondrous world of Perseus and Andromeda, a world of passion and power, beauty and bravery, mystery and magic. A world that transcends fantasy and leaps into legend. One courageous man rides between an angry heaven and the fury of hell on earth. He rides a winged stallion across the sky. He rides to save the one who owns his heart. He rides towards wonders no man has ever seen and terrors no man has ever faced. Clash of the Titans, starring Laurence Olivier, Maggie Smith, Ursula Andress, Burgess Meredith, Claire Bloom, and introducing Harry Hamlin, as Perseus and Judy Bowker as Andromeda. It will touch you, shock you, dazzle your senses, and sweep you to the limits of your imagination. Clash of the Titans.
Ruthless invaders, a defenseless planet. Battle beyond the stars. A lone youth escapes on a last-ditch mission that begins at the edge of the universe. The story of a boy who finds more than he expected. Make them burn. And all he can handle.
Does your species have kissing?
Oh, yes. We have that. Try one. That's a hot dog. It comes from Earth. Do you like it?
There's no dog in this. Soybean meal, niacin, dextrose, and sodium nitrate flavoring. That's what we call meat back home.
Battle beyond the stars. Starring Richard Thomas.
Damage reports.
George Papard. Robert Vaughn. John Saxon. A battle beyond time, beyond space.
They set fire!
That ends in a desperate gamble.
They'll be able to board us.
It won't make any difference.
Get that hatch open! No!
Battle beyond the stars.
Dinner, set price menu, late supper, very good price, drinking, dancing till the early hours. The Ormond, minutes from where you're at now.
India. Land of fascination, with a tempting and distinctive cuisine. For authentic Indian dishes, visit this restaurant. The atmosphere of India and Indian courtesy will add to your enjoyment.
Who's working hard on the North Sea swell? You can be sure it's Shell, Shell, Shell. The exports as well, all going well. Britain goes better with Shell. Shell by the pint, Shell by the load. Shell when you find that open road. When you want to go well, be sure to go Shell. Get up and go on Shell. Keep going well, keep going Shell. You can be sure of Shell.
A Gordon's and tonic, please. Andy Gordon's.
When you know where you're going, you know what to wear.
GV by Mujani at Topshop.
Yes?
I want an electric cooker.
Quite right. They're cleaner and very attractive. This one has all the automatic timing devices. You know you have beautiful eyes.
I think you ought to know I'm married. Does it have a self-cleaning oven?
Of course. These hands were never meant to scrub out ovens.
And I want those new dual circuit rings.
How very wise you are. They save energy and money. I think I love you.
Just as well. What time will you be home for dinner?
6?
Fruitiful Kia ora. Orange, lemon, lime, Kia ora. On sale now.
Crusader, have you any nuts? I got mixed nuts and raisins, salted cashews, got my famous salted peanuts. More. I got 3 bags full.
Lip smacking, thirst quenching, ace tasting, motivating, good, buzzing, cool, talking high, walking fast, living ever, giving cool, fizzing Pepsi.